Welcome to the Den, the Dark Entertainment Network. I'm the Gothic Rose, and I am here with the fresh hell of the day on the Daily Dive in 5. This moment to reintroduce myself. I am the Gothic Rose, hostess of the Dark Entertainment Network. This is a channel where the news meets conspiracy theories and makes babies in my brain, and it comes out my mouth. I do this because I enjoy it. If you like this type of content, please follow along, because I'm not going to stop. So let's start with the TikTok ban, and ironically, my phone was stolen today, and I can get back into every account except for some of my metas. Oh, I was able, though, to finally deactivate my threads, but I can't access my TikTok because the app is still unavailable in the United States due to this law. So I don't know if or when it's coming back. Now, Donald Trump did not sign a 90-day extension. He signed a 75-day extension. I believe this is one of his business tactics, like art of the deal. Rush it so that you get exactly what you want. Much like the anchoring that he did, which is a business tactic during the confirmation hearings, you put up the worst of the worst first, and whether they have a bad track record, like Matt Gaetz, Pete Hegseth, things like that. Then some of them can get in, some of them, cannot. That's what it is. But the anchoring, you put the worst ones up first, and then your next choices will always come through, whether they're just as bad or not, but their stuff, bad stuff, is more like hidden. So now he's pulling pretty much a takeover, right? He wanted the app banned in 2020. Then he said that the app was great just a few months ago because he equated it to him winning the election and his popularity. So we all know TikTok went down for 12 hours. You cannot re-download the app. But when it came back up, the algorithm for a lot of people was very, very different. Now, Trump called the app worthless. Worthless without the United States, where he thinks it could be worth trillions. So this business deal, giving only 75 days to extend the ban instead of 90, that right there says that he wants the deal his way, and that is 50% for, quote, the United States. Now, does that mean the United States, or does that mean Trump? Because if Trump's going to keep it all, that's definitely unfair. But if Trump is going to take that 50% and turn it into stimulus checks for United States citizens, then I think it would be great. I don't see that happening. He also said he wants to police TikTok, either a little or a lot. So I think that right there has something to do with all of it, because as I said, he wants to control the media, the social media. And I've heard through Aaron Parnas that he's looking to sue more news outlets for defamation for saying things about him. I don't know how many small creators he can come after about things, but here, like I said, we mix rumors, conspiracy theories, and news with my opinion in the Dark Entertainment Network, and that's what it is, entertainment. So Trump's executive orders, including the executive order to undo Biden's executive orders, include ending birthright citizenship for children born in the U.S. to parents who are not in the country lawfully, withdrawing from the U.S. Paris Agreement on climate change, repealing dozens of former President Joe Biden's actions, which I knew he would do. This is the best one that makes me angry. Pardoning over 15,000 people convicted or criminally charged in the January 6, 2021 attack on the Capitol, and they all were invited to his inaugural ball, and already imposing that 25% tariff on Canada and Mexico starting February 1st. And Canada said that they would shut off our power, and I'm right in there, so who knows if I'll even have power we're really turning into a third world country. Now, this DOGE shakeup, the only thing that they're efficient in getting rid of was Vivek Ramaswamy. He says he's leaving to run for governor of Ohio. I don't see him doing well there. He's just not part of that club. He's that kid that swears he's cool back home, but you got no proof. Now, of course, DOGE is facing multiple lawsuits alleging noncompliance with federal transparency rules. We'll see how they get around this. Now, Elon Musk, two things about the inauguration. One, he was like doing this spacey head eye roll thing. It seemed like maybe he wasn't quite sober. And his gesture during the inauguration speak that has sparked controversy and debate. Some are interpreting it as the Nazi salute, but others, including the Anti-Defamation League, have urged caution, suggesting that it was an awkward gesture in a moment of enthusiasm. And Musk, of course, has dismissed the criticism as a tired attack, but you know how it is. Deny, 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 and eventually it will go away. So that is the fresh hell of the day for January 21st, 2025. Thank you for joining me in the den.